So this next backpack that we have is this one from Heytrip. And so this is a cooler backpack. I got the white version. And starting with the front portion of the bag, you have like a front pocket over here. And this one doesn't really, you can't really fit your hat in it just because it's really tight and close to the bag. If you open up the secondary pocket here, and what I do notice right off the bat is that this bag does have weather resistant zippers, meaning that the actual zippers are sealed with basically a material that allows less water to actually peek through. So with this front secondary pocket, you just have basically a one divider to kind of separate some things. No other organizational components aside from that. With the actual front pocket itself also, you have an extra carabiner to basically either attach things or open bottles. We have multiple hoops here to attach multiple things. So me personally, when I travel or go camping, I really like using carabiners. So anytime I see a place where I can attach a carabiner on, that's always a plus side for me. In addition to that, as far as the side pockets go, we have like it's not a stretchable strap, but you have a place to place a strap here as well as a stretchable mesh material over here as well. Likewise, on the other side, completely identical. Okay, we have a strap here, stretchable mesh material here. As far as the back portion of the bag goes, we have the typical hook here and then two straps. And now with these straps, what I'm looking for is we do have a waist strap as well. So this waist strap is a bit more ergonomically friendly. We have breathable mesh straps as well. In addition to that, the back side, we kind of have a breathable airflow backpack as well. Now moving on to the main portion of the bag, what we have is just the actual cooler aspect of it. So the size of this bag is about 36 cans. You've got the divider like I mentioned, you've got the bottle opener, and then in addition to that, it's great for camping outdoors. I mean, you can kind of see the top portion here, America. You can also open up the top portion to access another pocket within it as well. So we do have a top pocket here as well. So overall, this bag is able to carry 36 cans. You've got the bottle opener here attached as well. You've got the waterproof zippers. So let's do the same thing. I'll be placing some paper towels inside of main pockets of this bag. And this looks like this bag only has one front main pocket. So I'll go ahead and place two in there, right? And we'll zipper that up. Okay, a nice easy zipper. Let's actually pour some water in here. All right, so we pour our water, zip this bag up. Based on the design of this bag, I have a feeling this bag is actually not gonna leak. It looks like, you can tell by the zippers, but let's test it out. Let's shake it all up, pretend that we're walking. We're going on a treacherous hike. Now, first I wanna check we'll check the paper towel in a second. But bag is upright, feeling for the bottom. Doesn't feel like there's any wet portions of the bag at the bottom, so no leakage towards the bottom, which is really good. Now let's test as far as in case someone knocks our bag over. What do we have going on here? This is sealed tight, so I'm getting the zippers to be as close as possible. So what I'm doing is that I'm tipping the bag over, and we do have just slight leakage over here. So as you can see here, the bag is slightly leaking. But what I like about this bag thus far is that it's like more waterproof, okay? So you simply just wipe the water off and it's perfectly just fine. It's like this bag is meant to be like weather resistant or water resistant and such. So with that being said, likewise with the other side, if you tip it over, the bag stays horizontal for some time. Surprisingly, no leak yet. No leak yet. Very, very unique actually. So right now, actually where the zippers are, there doesn't seem to be any leak on the bag. I think this bag was intended to be leak proof, but right now I'm actually surprised that with these two zippers, the bag itself is not leaking. But likewise on this other side where it's actually like completely sealed shut, if I tip it over, I mean, there's no leakage happening right now. What I'll actually do is I'll place more water inside because maybe I didn't place enough water, but let's test it out again one more time, guys. Bag is sealed shut. If we tip it over to here, this side, okay, we do have some leakage occurring there, and we also have some leakage occurring here. Like I mentioned, if your bag is dealing with like melted ice packs or melted ice or such, what I like about this bag, it just feels a bit more water resistant. I just easily wipe it off. There's no like material that's getting wet technically. If we check out our paper towel test, paper towel is completely dry here. Paper towel is completely dry here also. I like this bag overall. I'd say it's a good bag as far as being water resistant goes. But let's move on to the next bag.